What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Monday morning here in Arkansas. Let's see, it's already May. Holy shit. What do you think of that? Oh, look at it, it's so beautiful. It's a crisp morning. It's kind of cool for the way it's been lately. Oh, man. But it is a beautiful Arkansas morning. I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you. That you are awesome. In fact, you are a bad motherfucker. Ain't nothing gonna change that. You can get knocked down a couple of times, but as long as you get back up, as long as you endeavor to persevere, you will get there. Just keep going. You got to get up every day and resign yourself to making it till tomorrow. Because if you make it till tomorrow, well, that's not the problems that you had on that day. Just take a little bite every day. It doesn't matter if it's a huge task like building a house. It doesn't matter if it's cleaning your house. Just do a little bit if you don't feel like doing the whole thing. Everything gets done eventually. Okay. Some of us aren't going to like this. And I make a lot of, I don't know if it's a clickbait title because no one clicks. Really, who clicks on little doggy videos? Just the really smart motherfuckers and bad motherfuckers. But man, Donald Trump is, I'm not going to say he's lying. Well, yeah, he's not telling the truth, so I guess it's a lie. You squint your eyes, and look at it, I guess it could be true, but he says tariffs are money in the bank for us, and that's just not the truth. A tariff, we pay that shit if you choose to buy from the place you're imposing the tariffs on, like China. So these tariffs that he's imposing and the others that he's going to impose again, if China doesn't come around, it's basically the opposite of what he's saying it is. He likes tariffs. Well, it just means that you're going to pay more for anything you buy from China. And in that case, why would you not shop around and find a different supply chain? So you see, what he's doing, he is hurting and harming the Chinese economy in a bad way. I mean, he has several countries crippled in their economy, or economically. And it's, to most people, will look like just random assholishness, but this is the plan he's been talking about all along. If you have listened to the man, all along he said this is what he wants to do. This is what he's going to do, in fact. He's going to force these people to change their anti-American ways of doing things and make it, pro-everyone. The Chinese, for one, was for different reasons. Like North Korea is crushing their economy because, they're a hermit nation. They're loners. Not only are they loners, they're fucking assholes. They're provocative. They're trying to keep everybody in fear. They're basically a national terrorist. If you disagree with that, won't you think about all the people who were in Hawaii and got that text message saying there was a bomb coming? Or all the people in Japan, each time they launch a missile in North Korea and it comes Japan's way. Why is North Korea launching missiles towards Japan? North Korea is also, they're launching They've got short-range missiles. They're trying to get these short-range missiles up and going. What is short-range from North Korea? American bases in South Korea and all of South Korea. So, you see, North Korea is just being provocative. They're being dicks. And I, for one, am sick of it, because that's my whole lifetime, my mother's lifetime, that this has been happening. 3 generations of Kims been doing this shit. It's time to stop it. And, you know, just like China, they've got concentration camps full of innocent people for different reasons. Well, people say they want to deal with that too. What we want to do is just stop them from being provocative first. Let's deal with one thing at a time, little bites. Let's get them realizing what a great thing it would be to join the international community. Then we'll talk to them about the things that stop them from actually, well, being a serious consideration for anything else. There is no real prestige in talking to the President of the United States of America. They say, oh, he gave up prestige. He gave up a lot of political capital. He spent a lot of political capital. What the fuck does that mean? He spent political capital. Like the president has just got a wallet full of things he can say and do, and once they're gone, no, bullshit. There's still tariffs on North Korea. Is that harming us? North Korean tariffs, if they hold to taking their ships that are delivering coal, they keep that going. Yeah, North Korea is going to be even down further. And they'll break. See, who else? You got China. We got tariffs on China, trying to change them from stealing intellectual property. If you want to do business in China, you have to turn over even plans to whatever you're going to build in China. You ever seen, well, I know in printing, had a iTech and a Ryobi printing presses. The exact same printing press, just a different color. I used to work on it. I was a serviceman. It's the exact same printing press, just different color, down to the frame. Made in 2 different factories. The same thing there in China. They make an iPhone. It's not an iPhone. They make all kinds of shit that's a knockoff. They make knockoffs. And they'll sell them to the rest of the world. We have laws that make it so that they can't sell them here, but they are. Because they'll sell them to somebody else, and somebody else will sell them to us. So, you see, that tariff is a good thing. Incidentally, China does have millions of people in concentration camps too, mainly just for being Muslims. Re-education camps, excuse me. Tariffs. It's not good. Well, it is good for America because it's harming our political enemies, our economic enemies. But Trump says it's not a tax. He says that's money in the bank. That's bullshit. So don't say I have never called the president out on bullshit, because I do. When it's fucked up bullshit, I'll call it out. President Trump is not really being truthful there. But then again, he has to represent it in a positive light, which is another thing people just don't understand about Trump. Trump's just going to say shit to get people stirred. And that's the Trump way. If and when China decides to come back to the table, because China left the negotiation because they wanted to renegotiate things that they had already negotiated. Some things that some lower down people, the negotiators, agreed to, and now the higher ups are saying, oh, no. You can't do that. You see, in China, it's much different than the United States. United States, we have to go through Congress to pass a law. In China, well, they have Emperor Xi, or President Xi, whatever they want to call him. He's there for life. He's an emperor. Emperor Xi can just say, I proclaim it. There you go. There's a law. Now, if he does that, of course, he's there for life. But if he does that, the Chinese people aren't going to be too happy because they have a political system there too. I have a feeling, I've been watching a couple of Chinese channels. These two ladies that make beautiful videos, and their homes are beautiful. They go out into the countryside and they dig whatever from the mountains and bring it back. They've got giant community gardens and things like that. It makes me realize I'm watching propaganda from China. It ain't that fucking way. But wouldn't life be great if it was like that? I don't know if any of you watch those either. I don't know the name of their channels even. Just two pretty Chinese girls who are pretty badass. Well, it's time to go to work. Morning, Jeff. Jeff. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Be strong. Be happy. You deserve it. Bad motherfucker. Have a great weekend. Love you. Have a good one.
Little doggy.